everybody, and welcome back to Huffoto Presents the podcast. My name is Brian Huff, and today I'm just going to catch you guys up. I have been so busy this week. There have been so many things happening, so many projects that I'm so excited to bring to you guys. Next week's guest is going to be amazing. I had a long meeting with him today. If you're on Patreon, you're going to find out who that person is early. And speaking of Patreon, we now have it set up to where there's going to be episodes on Patreon not available anywhere else. There's going to be content not available anywhere else. And there's going to be tutorial work and all kinds of stuff. There's a tier on Patreon where you can help support the channel, help support my work here, and get a free copy of the magazine every month delivered in print to your door. So check that out. Go to huffoto.com and click on Patreon today, and we would very much appreciate it. Let's see, where are we? This is April, and we've got Superhero Day coming up. So if you're not familiar with Superhero Day, number one, where have you been? What have you been doing? How could you not know about Superhero Day? Superhero Day is the 27th. It's always the last Saturday of the month in April, and we really go out with a bang in April, that last Saturday, and have so much fun. We will have the Huffoto studio there. We will be doing photography work for free, and we'll have a tip jar, and if you throw money in that tip jar, we're going to give it to the 731 Ghostbusters to add to their total to donate to Carl Perkins Center for Abused Children. It's a great cause that is sadly needed, and we always look forward to helping them out every year with what little we can do, and have a blast doing it because it's such a great day. The kids have so much fun. If you've heard us talk about it, we go on over and over and over again about how great it is. And we're just, yay! We just can't get enough of it. And you guys meet Jason and Melissa there. Tell those guys thank you. Give them a big hug. And because they work really hard to put this thing on every year. Every year it gets better. And I'm super excited about it. We've got some new stuff in the works for this year. We're going to be putting together a thing for our local event here in downtown Selmer, Tennessee. We have Rockabilly Festival every year. And this year, we've got some artists coming out, one of which you just heard on the podcast last week. And if you didn't hear that episode, man, you got to go back and listen because it was something else. The amazing Chris Jowers was on this podcast. Some of you know him as Mr. J, or the Joker. And some of you know that he's also an amazing wood artisan, I guess you'd say. That's a thing now. We're just going to call him a wood artisan. But he makes these incredible staffs that are great for hiking and walking and just to own. They're gorgeous. And he does fractal burning, which is a way of using electricity to burn patterns into the wood, and it's a really an amazing technique, and the finish on these things is incredible. So guess what? He's going to be here June the 8th for Rockabilly, and you guys are going to get to check out his stuff, meet him, and purchase Stormfallen staffs. So if you haven't listened to the last episode, go back and check it out. It was really awesome. He was a great guy to have on the show. Another thing we're working towards May the 4th is Beyond Con. This is a one-day convention, and you are not going to want to miss it. Beyond Con is going to be in Germantown, Tennessee. And this one-day convention is absolutely packed with amazing stuff going on. There are going to be vendors and cosplay, and we're going to be there doing our thing with the photography and there's going to be actors. Creek Wilson's going to be there. Um, Scott Ennis, who you know as Shaggy, Scooby Doo, and Scrappy Doo, the voices of those characters. He's going to be there, an amazing guy. Creek Wilson's an amazing guy. He was in Haunted Mansion and Preacher and several other things. And then you're going to have all the staff from the Batcave collectibles there in Germantown. So it's just going to be an incredible amount of fun. I'm looking forward to hanging out with all my friends in this crazy cosplay community that we got going on. We're going to have so much fun taking photos and just um, having a blast. I know the cosplay competition is going to be going on as well. I cannot wait to see all the amazing creations that get brought out that day. I know it's going to be phenomenal. They are selling mystery boxes, and Huffoto is going to have some stuff in the mystery boxes there at BeyondCon. So make sure to grab your mystery box. They will sell out when you come to the BeyondCon. I'm not sure if you can pre-buy those or not. That might be something you can check out on their website. Anyway, they will sell out. What else we got going on? Man, so much. So after May the 24th, actually, we still have the Fairy Court Masquerade at Black Lodge in Memphis. We'll be there doing photography for that event. So if you want to dress in Victorian ball gowns and fancy fairy outfits and everything and come out there and have a blast with us, we're going to be there doing that as well. June, man, do we even have a convention in June? I'm going to be all over the place in June. June, I'm going to be in Dallas. So if you're going to be at the IT Expo in Dallas, I'll see you there. That's a little bit different from what I've been working on. But nonetheless, it is going to be an amazing week, and I'm really looking forward to doing that event and hoping to get those guys on the podcast here soon to talk a little bit more about that event and explain what's going on. Don't want to give away too much. July, of course, we've got the horror convention. Scared City Productions and the Hi-Ya Nation present Scared City's Paranormal Horror Con out in Paragould, Arkansas. This is, of course, the convention of Scott Behe and Santiago Cirillo. If you've met these guys, you know it because they're not guys you forget. They're super fun. We had a blast out there last year. We're looking forward to doing it again this year. Really, really great time. I think they're doing like 3 days of investigation and then 3 days of paranormal horror convention, and we'll be there for all of that. And they've got VIP tickets. I think they still got some left, where there'll be a kickoff party with us and all the different stars that are going to be there, and photo ops available with them as well. So huge event. Don't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Last year was a blast, and I know this year will be even better. So I'm really looking forward to that. Also in July, we've added a Jonesboro Con, and all these are at huffoto.com to get the exact dates, locations. But this one's at Arkansas State University in Jonesboro, Arkansas. The Nerds Assemble convention. We'll be showing up at that one as well. And really excited. We've never done this one before. I believe it's a 2-day event, and so we're really excited to go. Looks like it's going to be very comic heavy. So if you're a huge comic book fan, this is going to be the show for you. It really looks like it's going to be just an incredible time for collectors to show up and find really cool stuff. Man, what else? We're working on some events here at the studio. I don't want to announce them yet because they're still in the works. I will be unboxing. Of course, you're listening to this podcast. Today is Friday. It is April the 19th. And I will be unboxing April edition of the magazine today as soon as it comes in. Of course, I'm recording this before Friday, but according to FedEx, I should have my package Friday morning, and I will be doing an unboxing with that as soon as it comes in. And can't wait to share that issue with you guys. This is the largest magazine issue we have done. There are over 50 cosplayers featured in the April magazine. You don't want to miss that one. That is a great one. I'm very happy with that one. We're working on May. I've been working on May for a couple of weeks, and it's all coming together well. Very excited about it. It just seems to get better and better because everybody's bringing their A game to these competitions. And the last 4 in a row that we had, there was so much, we just couldn't fit it all in the magazine. So some of March that was in April will actually show up in May just because we didn't have room. Probably going to delay the May edition just after Beyond Con. That way we'll have an ability to put that one in. That particular issue is going to be pretty. Last one was very comic book heavy. I see this one probably being along the same lines. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope that all goes well. It will. I'm looking forward to it. So, I wonder what else to talk about, because this week, guys, has drained me. I can't even talk about all the stuff I've been working on because I don't want to give away. I don't want to spoil stuff. But I'm just beyond excited, and it's actually killing me not to talk about it. But I really want to make sure that we bring everything out in a timely fashion. I do know this. There is a local event that we'll be doing at Rockabilly here in Selmer, Tennessee. We're going to be doing a PG-rated, family-friendly 50s, 40s and 50s and 60s style pinup competition. That is in the works right now. We're finalizing all the paperwork and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be extremely limited entry, so this is something that you're interested in. I would highly suggest you send us a direct message soon. We will be getting all the paperwork together, and the spots will fill up fairly quickly for this. On top of that, we're going to have some more stuff going on. I've got to get some more things finalized. And hoping next week I will have way more information on everything that's going into it. I don't want to sit here and tell you one thing and then next week have to run back and go, oh no, wait, I was wrong because this changed. I'm trying to get all the ducks that I have found in their proverbial rows. So... Anyway, thank you so much for sitting here and listening to me ramble for almost 15 minutes. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I hope you're going to have a wonderful weekend. We will be back next week with a guest that I'm extremely excited to have in the studio and interview, and I'm really excited to share with you what they do and what projects we've got going on with them. And until then, my name is Brian Huff. This is Huffoto Presents, the podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you